Hey guys, be here with a video for Whimsy stamps, and today we're going to be making a Halloween card, and the things that we're going to be using is the No Fuss instant mask for the Cutie Batootie stamp set, of course the Cutie Batootie stamp set. Then we're going to be using one of the frames from the Mix and Match Scallops die set, this stencil, which is the Halloween trees and grass stencil. We're also going to be using, trust me first, I know there's a lot of inks here, but we're going to be making a really cool background, so just trust me, okay? So this one is spice mermelade, candied apple, fire brick, seedless preserves, villanous potion, and black soot. Let's go ahead and make a card. So here I have a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to be using the biggest scallop frame from the set, but I am not going to cut it just yet. The first thing I'm going to do is do my background, and then I will cut it. I feel like I work better when my edges are like smooth than when they are with a certain shape, because I tend to pull it from the side and it just leaves my paper and bends it, and I don't like it. So okay, so before we start adding our ink, I want to tell you a little bit of the idea that I have with this card, so you also have a picture in your head, I guess. So with the black soot, I want to make kind of like a rock here, because we're going to be using this little guy that is hanging and this one that is flying. So this one can be hanging from that rock. And then with the stencil, I want to do just the top of the trees, peeking kind of like, because this little guy's flying, right? So I want to make it kind of like the rock, the trees, and then this little guy flying. But I don't want a fussy cut, so that's why we are going to use the No Fuss masks, and that's the first thing we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this part, but all I'm doing is just stamping where I want my two bats, and for that I am using Memento Tuxedo Black as I am coloring with alcohol markers. I'm gonna go ahead, do this, I'll see you at the end. Okay, so here I have my first bat. I'm gonna go ahead and mask, and then I'm gonna position my other bat. I want him in the front and he's towards the back. Same thing, here's my other little guy. I'm going to mask that one as well. So here is what I wanted, and now I'm gonna go ahead with black soot and start from this corner going down like so, and then we continue with villanous potion, seedless preserves, fire brick, candied apple, and spice mermelade. I am going to speed through this part, but make sure that between your colors you go back and forth so you can have like the smoothest blend that you can have with the two different inks. I know that some inks may kind of clash with each other because they are totally different colors, but if you go back and forth between the inks, you will have a better more smooth, I guess, a smoother blend between them, and you won't have those harsh lines separating the inks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll see you at the end. And here's how the background looks like so far. So now we're gonna go ahead and grab our black soot and our stencil, and we're gonna go ahead and do some of the top parts of the trees. You can use any of them. I think so. I'm gonna speed through this part, but again, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So this is how it looks like so far. Now I want to go ahead and I want to add a little bit of texture to this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a spray with water, and I'm just going to add a little bit in my hand. There we go. And all I'm going to do is do that. I'm gonna go ahead and dry this, remove the mask, come to show you. So here's how it looks like. I made a boo-boo there and I have a little bit of the purple bleed through that, but nothing we cannot fix with our markers. I'm just gonna add there some pink for his cheeks. I'm gonna go ahead and color this and we're gonna finish putting our card together. Okay, so here are my images, color, and now I'm gonna go ahead and cut this where I want it. I'm gonna go ahead, run this through my machine, come back and show you. And here's how my card turned out. I used black cardstock for my card part. I also did like a little line with my black fine marker to make it look more like a rock. I added a sentiment and I added some enamel accents with this liquid enamel as I ran out of my black enamel dots, and this is how it turns out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.